Timberlands, baby.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a very long time. I've been going through a good bit. So, before we get started with this video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Also, subscribe to my couples channel, Kamari and Tyler. We will be posting a video very soon on that channel talking about when we found out that I was pregnant. So, for people who don't know, I was pregnant. I had my son on July 15th, even though he was due July 28th. Love him. I love him. So happy. Being a mom is like 10 out of 10. I love it. So in this video, I'm going to talk about my pregnancy experience, you should say. Well, I'm going to talk about like what I went through and then like what I expected throughout pregnancy. So yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. So, let's get into the hair. Ignore this. It got wet. I just got my hair done yesterday. I look like somebody because for the past 3 weeks, I looked like I was homeless. Side of the road, crackhead. That's what I looked like. So let's get started. So my first week of pregnancy, 0 out of 10. 0 out of 10, don't recommend. I eat. I like to eat. I'm an eater. I eat. And I was 146 before I found out I was pregnant. Now, mind you, I did track since 7th grade. So I was doing track, but then I got sick. Not pregnancy related sick, but I got sick, so I had to stop. So I like to eat. I eat. Like the week before, it was like the week before I took the test, the taste buds was getting a little wonky. And I was like, oh, what's going on with this? Why is this the thing? Because I thought when you're pregnant, you eat. You gain weight. You eat for 2. That's what I thought. I wasn't even eating for 1 because it was so bad. My taste buds was all over the place. I was texting one of my closest friends like, girl, the taste buds, I cannot eat for real. And then like the food I wanted, like I didn't even finish my food. And that's how you know something was wrong with me. 2, the throw up. Now, I'm not the healthiest. Let's make that very clear. I'm not the healthiest. I get sick like I have no sense. Like I get sick like it's my job. So the throwing up was like times 35. And I was convinced that my baby did not like me because the way I throw up, I smell something, puke. I look at something, makes me nauseous. I eat, puke. I drink water, puke. And I don't even drink soda and stuff like that. I drink water. I love water. I drink water, and it was certain waters that was starting to get disgusting. And I could not drink warm or room temperature water. It had to be freezing cold water in order for me to drink it. And I was like, oh, this was after I found out I was pregnant. I was like, well, dang, I'm supposed to be gaining weight, getting thick, hot girl summer, and I'm getting skinny bones, crackhead skeleton. That's what it was giving. And I was like, okay, what's the problem? So then it was actually the point, like, I was throwing up blood. Then I started freaking out. I was like, girl, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? But my OBGYN said it was fine. It was fine. It's just my throat was sore. I'm tired of throwing up. It was regurgitating food instead of swallowing food like it was supposed to. That's my second problem. Third, what was I finna say? Completely lost track of what I was gonna say. Third, I caught COVID twice. Why did I catch COVID twice? Where was I? Where did I go? I called out of work like it was my job. I called out of work so much, nobody saw me for real except for my boyfriend. So why do I have COVID twice? And COVID made everything 3 times worse because I couldn't sleep. I was throwing up and I wasn't even eating, so I'm just throwing up, but nothing's coming out, and that is the most painful thing. And then I had a headache. I had such a bad headache, so the more I throw up, the more my head hurts. 0 out of 10. Let's just sum it up. My first trimester of pregnancy, 0 out of 10. Hated it. I kept saying I would never get pregnant again. Second trimester, we got better. I was expecting like a pregnancy glow, but I got pregnancy acne and I got dark spots on top of my dark spots. And it was like, well, geesh, I can't even be great. Anyways, so I got bad acne and extra dark spots. And I got cramps. Let's talk about the cramps. It feels like I get terrible period cramps for one. My cramps felt like period cramps. I'm listening to somebody's coming upstairs. My cramps feel like period cramps times 40. So I'm like, oh, we finna get this baby out. We're finna get this baby out of my stomach because I cannot sit here and deal with this pain. Because I thought something was wrong because I'd never been pregnant before. I thought something was wrong because the way I was cramping. And it was like, ooh, why am I cramping like this? That's not normal. And my mom was like, sorry, my phone's finna die. My mom was like, oh, you need to go to the hospital. You need to go to the hospital. Went to the hospital, nothing. They did nothing. Stuck me, you can't even see. Stuck me like 30 times, can't find my vein. At this point, let me do it myself. Let me do it myself because you don't know how to do your job. Let me do it myself. Let me stick myself. Let me draw my own blood and put the IV in myself. Let me do your job. They was just sticking me. I went to the hospital at 29 weeks. I don't even like hospitals. I don't like doctors. I don't like none of that. Went to the hospital at 29 weeks, and then I ended up switching to a midwife. So I had an at-home birth, and that's going to be a video too. So on my couples channel, we're going to talk about when we found out we was pregnant and how we felt, and the at-home experience, because that was an experience. That was tea. That was experience. And did I care? No, I didn't. Anyways, I went to the hospital at 29 weeks for cramps, and I've been having cramps 29 weeks up, and that's when I switched to a midwife to do at-home birth. And my mom was like, oh, the baby might be coming soon because why are you getting cramps so early? When I went to the hospital, because my mom went to the hospital with my sister, and at 29 weeks, they told her her cervix was softening. So me going into the hospital, I'm excited. I'm ready to be done. Pregnancy, I'm ready to be finished. So they sent me out to labor and delivery, and it was just like, oh, we're about to have a baby. But then it's like, oh, I'm not pushing. My biggest thing was push. I did not want to push. I did not want to push, but I wanted him out. But I didn't want to push. But they was like, oh, you're fine. We're just going to give you an IV, blah, blah, blah. Your cervix is still long, not softening, blah, blah, blah. Boo. 0 out of 10. Because what is that? Make it soften. Make it 10. Get him out. So that happened. I went to the hospital every 2 weeks after because my cramps were getting bad. And then second trimester, you're all over the place, Kmart. Anyways, second trimester was fine. I give it a 5 out of 10. 5 out of 10. First trimester, 0 out of 10. Second trimester, solid 5 out of 10. Like, I was sick, but I was starting to eat. So I was gaining weight because I was starting to eat. I was drinking. That's when, like, my cravings started. And my cravings weren't like pickles and hot sauce. Nope, because that's good. They weren't like pickles and peanut butter and jelly. Like, they weren't crazy cravings. I had a thing for Tropicana fruit punch. Do not give me Hawaiian punch fruit punch. Do not give me Kool-Aid fruit punch. Tropicana fruit, and I taste the difference. So I know. I would drive all the way to Red Lobster and get 2 fruit punches. I loved it. And then, because I go to Coastal, the cafe, I have a thing for water bottles. I have this big jug, filled it up with Tropicana fruit punch, and I will swallow it in one day. I love the Tropicana fruit punch. And the Tropicana pink lemonade. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10, love it. I loved it. And I had a thing for cup noodles. But I was like, ooh, we gotta stop eating noodles. But after that, it was spaghetti. Loved spaghetti. And that's when I was happiest. My second trimester is when I was happiest. Like, I wasn't as sick, didn't get headaches. The throw up was better. that's when my bump started coming because I was flat. Stomach looked like this until I was about 6 months. And it came overnight. My stomach came overnight. I mean, still wearing crop tops and everything. 5 months pregnant, wearing a crop top. So, third trimester, it's like my son was like, all right, I let you be great. Now let's get you fixed. So, third trimester was definitely 2.5 out of 10 because that's when my throw up started again, cramps started, and I was like, you're not letting me be great, so how can you live? You're not letting me eat. You're not letting me drink. It was getting bad. It was getting really bad. But I give it a 2.5 because I had this baby app. So I was very excited to see how my baby was growing, my ultrasound and stuff, because we were getting closer to him coming out. That's why I said 2.5, because I love him. I love my kid. Like, he's great. Perfect. 10 out of 10. Love him. I love him. And I think the more, pause. Let me just say, this video is all over the place. So please watch the whole thing. It's all over the place. Because this is not an expected versus reality. It's just talking about how I felt, rating my pregnancy. This is really rating my pregnancy experience. That's the title of this video. Anyways, third trimester, we was getting the cramps. But Braxton Hicks, I thought Braxton Hicks weren't painful. But like the hospital said I was contracting. As early as 29 weeks, I was contracting when my cervix was still long and hard. Wasn't softening. He was kicking and I was seeing him kick. Loved it. I tried to take videos of him. He's very stubborn. He would not kick on the video. I had to sneak it. I feel like he knew. And just like his dad would be doing something, I put the phone on him, he stops. That's what his son was doing. I was eating more, but like to a limit. Like I wouldn't overeat. Like I would my second trimester, like I was eating. I wouldn't do that my third trimester because I didn't want to throw up. Because throwing up is very painful and exhausting. Like it was to the point where I was crying because I was so fed up. But so rating it, second trimester was my favorite, then third, then first. I kind of want to say third was my favorite, even though I rated it at 2.5. But the sickness, the progress of my belly growing, loved it. Seeing him kick, loved it. Ultrasounds, because like you could really see, loved it. It was just the sickness. I would have gave it an 8. But the sickness, I'll give it a 4. We're gonna change my 2.5 to a 4 because I liked it, but I didn't like it. I mean, I laid down a lot. I mean, I was still working because I'm strong. I was still working though, and I got to sit down and everything. I think that was great. I got to sit down. I couldn't really lift heavy stuff, but every day, ever since my mom said her cervix softened at 29 weeks, every day I checked to see if I was in labor, but then they was like, oh, it's too early and everything for him is not developed. So I was like, whoa, stay in there. But then when we had the little labor scares, I was like, whoa, hey, I can't. Pushing. Anyways, thank you so much for watching this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I promise I will get so much better with this YouTube stuff because I have not uploaded in a hot minute because I was having a baby. Taking care of a baby is a lot. I think I'm built for it though because I could be dying sick and I'm gonna take care of my kid. I don't like him going with my mom. I don't like people on him. I just feel like he needs me. If he's crying, he needs me. He's spoiled. Yeah, that's what I'm told. I don't think he's spoiled, but I just feel like something happened. He can make a little noise. I'm gonna pick him up because he needs me. Anyways, so thank you so much for watching this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Get into the hair. It's giving Jada Waiter. Don't do too much. Don't do too much. But me and my boyfriend, hopefully, we film our pregnancy experience I don't know if we're going to put it on that channel or my channel. Definitely the labor and delivery birth is going to be on the couples channel. We recorded the whole thing, but I can't put it in because I'm naked. Yeah. So please like, comment, subscribe. Even though I already said that, please subscribe to my couple channel. I'm going to figure out how to put it in the link in the description box below. And we will be doing another video soon. I will try to upload every week or twice a week. Depends on how my schedule is because I really don't have no life. So thank you. Until next time. Bye.